All right, joined right now by head men's basketball coach Mike MacDonald. Coach, your team coming off an 80-75 loss last night to Roberts Wesleyan, and we will get to the outcome of the game and everything that's involved with that. But first, I want to start with your reaction, of course, to the milestone that Andrew Sischo passed last night, becoming the program's all-time leading scorer, broke a 29-year-old record set by Robert Robinson. We're beating a dead horse a little bit with all the achievements that Andrew's had in his career, but this one maybe, at least for us here in the building, probably ranks near the top.
Yes, this is a very special one, and knowing the kind of person Rob Robinson is, he's very excited that Andrew was able to break his record. And some people might be bitter. Robert Robinson is one of the nicest human beings to walk on this earth, and so he was so excited for Andrew, and it's an incredible testament to Andrew's hard work, to his ability, and his ability to stick to it when things maybe got tough. So he deserves every accolade that comes his way. He's done a tremendous job, and I'm really happy for him, proud of him, and excited to see how much further he can go.
Now, obviously, the outcome of the game didn't go the way you wanted, and it was certainly a big deal for Roberts Wesleyan. Snapped a 20-game losing streak to Daemen in the series. Can you just, looking back on it, and I know you weren't even here when that streak started, but to look back and say, we hadn't lost to one particular team in 10 years, can you just put that into perspective?
Yeah, I mean, no, you can't. I don't think. It's just been kind of. I know in the time we've been here, it's been, we've had some crazy games, some very close games, some tight games with them, playoff games, tournament games, everything. So it's, sometimes the ball just bounces your way and that kind of thing. And, you just kind of, it just kind of happens, and it's just the breaks of the game. Our challenge will be to start a new streak next time we play them, and that's going to be tough to do. They're a very talented team, and they played very well last night.
Of course, it was second time you had played Roberts this week, and third game in 4 days.
Welcome to COVID.
Yeah. In the first game Monday, you guys, came out strong, got up to a big lead, and then, they were kind of desperate and fended them off late. What broke differently about this game? It was really tight the whole way, no more than 5 points of separation the whole second half.
We looked a little tired, I thought. We played three games in 4 nights. I thought we looked a little bit tired, a little sluggish at times, and a lot of it's on me. I was poor coaching. I did not use the bench enough. I kind of got greedy, trying to stick with the older guys and give them a chance to play through. And unfortunately, we weren't able to pull it off. I thought we were a little tired down the stretch. Credit Roberts, they made big shots down the stretch. And I think the other thing that was different is we didn't go to the foul line nearly as much. We weren't able to draw fouls as well as we did the first time. And I just think our defense wasn't as good as it was on Monday night. Our offense was pretty good. We turned it over too much again, but our defense was not nearly as good.
One positive to take out of the game is certainly the play of Ryan Salzberg. Came off the bench, 17, career high 17 points, made 4 threes. And he made a couple threes the night before against Uville. And did you feel like you could kind of see that breakout game coming from him?
Yeah, and Ryan is such a good kid, and he cares so much, and he wants to please everybody. He wants to do what's right, which is real great qualities, right? That's what you want, your son or daughter to have. And I think he was feeling a lot of pressure. He started the year as a starter. And then we made a move to try and take some of that pressure off his shoulders a little bit. And, I guess in the second half of the U-Bill, he went in and hit a couple big threes for us. And you could see almost like the confidence come back into him. And he's young, he's a sophomore, but he hasn't played, he did not play a lot last year. So this is like freshman year for him a little bit. And, everything is so like, the way the season is, it's like jammed in really quickly and you have to adjust and you go night to night. And you don't have much time off between games to practice. And, the normal season we play on a Friday and a Sunday, we'd have, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to practice. Maybe take Monday off and practice Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and kind of get right and work on some things. Here it's like, boom, you got to turn around and you have a game the next day. And we had to, so sometimes it's tough for these freshmen to get that confidence and get it going. Conversely, you have a good night, maybe you can carry it over to a second night. And, we need Ryan to be good. For us to be good, we need him to be good, and we need him to be a playmaker and to be aggressive and attacking, which I thought he was for the most part last night.
Late in the game, as I said, it was, really back and forth, and Andrew Sischo ends up fouling out. Obviously you're still in the game and have a chance to win. I guess what's the thought process there? Everybody in America probably knows that, in crunch time, if Sisco's on the floor, you're probably going to try and run something through him. You didn't have that luxury last night.
Well, I think, Mike, what we did, if you go back even further, there's about a minute and a half left in the game. We were tied. We came down, and we did get the ball into Andrew. And they had a crowd around him and ended up losing the ball. So we had that chance and that opportunity. Could have put us up 2 right there or 3. Did not go our way. Went down the other way. And Roberts took a shot and missed. And we couldn't come up with the offensive rebound. That's where I meant, like, you could see a little of the fatigue there where we were a little slow to the ball. I thought they were quicker to the ball than us. They got some of those loose balls that we were able to get Monday night. They got on Thursday night. They got the offensive rebound, brought it out, ran a play, got fouled, made 2 free throws, and that was a play where Andrew fouled out. At that point, we had a couple different options. Sean Fesiero got a great look driving to the lane, driving down the hill. A little bit of contact. I thought there was a bit of contact, but I'm supposed to think that. And missed, the layup came off and he missed. So I thought we got a good look. We got a guy driving to a strong hand, going downhill at the basket. Got a good look. And then we got Justin Hemphill drew a foul with great hustle going after the loose ball and just wasn't able to come up and make the free throw. So, you can go back even further than that possession when Andrew got fouled or got stripped, I should say. That's a Freudian slip right there. But anyway, you go back earlier, I thought it was really positive. We were down 1, we were down 2, I think, and Ryan Salzberg hit a 3 with about 2 minutes to go, right? And then Roberts went down, hit a 3 to take the lead back and make it a 2-point game. And Andrew Mason made a layup, made a play to score. So you're looking at neither guy who had played a lot previously, and that's the good part of this season. You're going to see a guy like Ryan Salzberg hitting big shots in the last 2 minutes of a game, or Andrew Mason hitting shots in the last 2 minutes of a game. This experience is invaluable. And I think that was big. And I think going back to one of your earlier questions about the difference, after Salzberg hit that 3, we couldn't get a stop. And that's where we needed to get a stop, and we couldn't get a stop. On Monday night, we were able to get stops. We were not able to get a stop when we needed a stop. Right? We get a little lead, we get some separation. We think, hey, it was one of those things where, one of my favorite sayings, defense gets you a lead, offense keeps it. Well, we would get a lead, and the defense wasn't able to hold it, keep that lead. And, that credit again to Roberts. Reggie Clark did big threes for them, big shots for them when they needed it.
Just looking forward, couple of games next week against the same two teams that you were competing against this week. You'll travel to Deauville on Monday and then turn around and host Roberts Wesleyan here on Wednesday next week. So just, what are the thoughts moving forward into next week?
Well, we have to get better. There are things we have to do better. Things defensively we need to improve on. We have to cut down our turnovers on offense. We didn't get to the free throw line a lot, but we didn't make free throws at a winning rate that like we had been doing. I mean, we've been shooting almost high 80s going into last night's game, and we need to get back to that. We need to make sure we do a better job of drawing fouls and getting in the line and converting on the free throw. So I think there are a lot of things for us to work on. So it'll be good for us to take today off, get a couple days of practice in to fine tune. And I think at this point of the year, it's funny, in normal season, if we had started playing games in November, this time of year, you have kind of a weekend off. I probably would have given the team the weekend off to stay away. We'll come back, we'll get our legs fresh. But in this case, we got to kind of come back. We've got to learn, and we've got to try and keep us as fresh as possible, heading into a very busy home stretch where we're going to play a Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday to end the season. That's a lot of games in a short amount of time, but we know that. That's what we're signed up for, and that'll be fun. And I think the guys would all tell you to a man, better be playing games than to be practicing.
I would agree. So thanks for taking a couple minutes, Coach. We'll talk to you after Monday's game at Deauville.
Okay, thanks, Mike.
Thank you.